Mm, 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 mm. Yay, yay, yay. Maureen. Yay, yay, yay.
Good morning.
Maureen. I am so behind on my birthdays.
So am I. So am I.
Well,
I'm still working on August.
oh, I'm doing September, but they haven't gone out yet. It's the 7th. It's bad.
I've started some September, but I'm still doing a couple from August that I
The
forgot
beauty of
about.
it, people don't mind the beauty of it. They're just happy to
Yeah.
get. Hey, did you get this set with the leaves?
No, I think it's in my thing to order it.
Oh, my favorite part's the bracelet. It's not too.
It's not too good.
No, no, these are the ones that the first few they made, because it has like a solid
Yeah.
and then the stretchy. The first few pieces they made like this, there weren't enough back, I think. But this is, and I was so afraid this would be it. But I think the last three have been
That's
fine.
good.
Yeah.
That's good.
So see, you can even it even turn, it can even move.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. I know
That's
one
great.
of them, one of them was so tight it was like, and it was my favorite one, that Western looking one, and it leaves a mark on my yeah. I'm gonna
Mm,
give that to a team member, I guess, but
I know. I
I know
know.
I hate that when it's like that. Well, then I don't want the whole rest of the set because I'm gonna send the set together. Janelle, how are you?
Hey, just made it home. Got my deliveries made.
Oh,
So
awesome.
I was rushing around trying to get them made so I could get back here.
Yay,
Uh,
thank you.
yeah, we had to take Sarah back to the vet this morning.
Uh-oh, it's not good.
No. She
Mm.
um she had two seizures last night,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
and for the last, well, it's been off and on since July, but the last week and a half, she seems to be leaking
Oh,
when she lays down on the bed, or but she's still doing her business outside.
yeah,
She's still a happy girl. She's still, but and when we took
yeah.
her to the vet last week or the week before, whatever it was, they told us that she had bad arthritis in her hips,
Mm-hmm.
and they think, if I heard them right, that there's something going on with her spine,
No.
Uh,
which
And
would with the problem. So we brought her back there today so they can do some more tests on her.
we've lost two lately.
Ooh,
I just don't put them, I don't put that on Facebook.
yeah.
One of them was though the Alex's roommate's cat, but the cat was old. They just moved in, so I didn't know her cat that well. But the other one was Kissy.
Oh, Kissy.
Yes, Kissy died about a month ago.
Oh
Yeah,
oh,
no.
I know. I just didn't put it because I don't like to put stuff like that.
Right,
But yeah, no, um she has that thing where you had to give her a pill twice a day,
right. I
the
remember that.
thyroid thing. Yeah, and then like I don't know, 3 months ago they doubled her dose and she was still losing weight. So it's like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
went
that's too
downhill.
bad.
I can't believe that went on for 2.5 years after they first told us about it. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, Sarah's got thyroid issues and she's also a diabetic.
oh
well,
man.
do you have to do the
So
shots?
we do the shots. But that's the thing, when we had her at the vet last time, he did all the blood work and he said her thyroid blood work and her diabetic blood work was top notch. It was
Oh,
perfect. So
yeah.
I don't know what's going on. So if she does have the arthritis in the hips, that's probably what's happening.
Well, let's tie this in because we're supposed to be talking about send out cards, and Peg's gonna get after me if I
I
don't.
was waiting for Peg. I was like, here she comes. She's gonna say something.
No, even though I don't post when I
Saying
use Pet.
anything.
Yeah.
Uh,
We love
'cause-
you, Peg.
um,
I got 2 cards from Lisa yesterday.
oh nice.
This one, which I love and send often. And I like that you can change the colors on this.
Oh yeah, I like that one too.
And
Yeah.
then this one,
That's well, because she signed up for Avon, she's getting the series of welcome cards.
Mhm.
Yeah. And what I was going to say about I usually do a condolence card when somebody posts about their pet. I think the hard things are if they don't, I like to use that one that I use for people that has 5 windows on the front. So I put the 5 different pictures. The hard part is if their pets look similar or they don't have a lot of pictures of their pets on Facebook, then that's a hard one to use. But I try to post them, and I have a screenshot of the Rainbow Bridge poem that I found online that I use on the top part of the card. And then I forget what I put. I think I put another shot of the animal if I've got it on in the inside with a little message. What do you do any of those kind of condolences, Peg?
I do. I have a poem, the Rainbow Bridge poem, just like you're talking about, using my favorite mug. There you go.
Oh yeah.
And it's very well received. And a lot of my friends don't post on social media after the dog dies, but if I in conversation know that it's passed or they have to put him or her down or whatever, they very often appreciate those nice touches that we
You know
can
what
do.
I was just thinking? We should go see. I'm just going to use Kissy as an example just because it's an easy one to use, okay? But
And
let's
you know, it was just National Dog Day, so a whole lot of people
Oh.
put up photos of their dog.
I was just thinking we could do where is it here? And ask it to write a short, let's see, write a short poem about Kissy the cat dying and going over the Rainbow Bridge.
That's what I've started doing with my birthday cards, anniversary cards, all the various cards I send out. I started having Chat GPT. I write the names and the information I want, and
So
let
we
Chat
could do,
GPT do the rest.
yeah, we could do this for a person. Like if somebody's cat or dog died, or a person actually, because this little poem's cute and it's short. So what we could do is just make the window a little bit smaller, right? Whoop, what the hell happened just then? What hell? There it is. Okay. What the hell? Okay, so if it's like this, then that's the whole poem right there, but poem. I know I'm saying it wrong. So then I can do the screenshot of it here, where I get it right to where I want it. Right?
You
And
cut
then
off bridge. You cut off bridge.
where?
3/4 of the way down, it says bridge, comma, and you cut that off.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. And now we'll go to send out cards.
That's a really good book, said the lady with the blue hair.
I can't wait for the sequel.
What
I
a
know.
coincidence. I feel that way too. What a quinky dink, a quinky dink. So now we're gonna go to send out cards, right? Send out cards. I know my poem, the Rainbow Bridge one, is far down my picture list. That's the only thing. Is there another way to do that, Peg, that you know of, like have pictures that you use a lot as favorites, or there's just a whole bunch of pictures?
What I end up doing is if it's so far down, it takes longer to find it in my library. I
Oh, you
just
just put
upload
it
it
in
again.
again.
I save it on my hard drive and upload it again so it's closer to the top again.
That's a good idea. Now, normally I think what I've been doing is going to Canva first and putting it on some kind of cute background. I think I should do that so that we're doing what I really would do. Yeah, here we are. Oh, it doesn't want it. Okay. I usually do that and the other thing. Okay. Yeah, I'm talking around in circles. Oh, yeah, that's awesome, huh? Okay, here we go. Canva over here.
They have some really great Halloween cards.
Well, I don't want to do Halloween for that, right?
I know. I'm
what I
just saying
want-
they have it.
Yeah. Let's see. So what I really want is like poster size, right? Because I want up and down so I can do it on a flat card because it's a long poem, right? So let's do a blank poster. And then the template, we can look for one that has cats on it, I guess. Cats are rainbows. How about rainbows would probably be better, wouldn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's probably a better
They're
idea.
a rainbow cat.
Yeah, I'll say cats and rainbows.
Oh. So we want to, it's got to be for a poem, so. What do you think? This one? This
I
one?
like that one on the upper left with the, oh, okay.
Oh, no, I can upper left. This one?
That one.
Yeah, that very first
That one.
one.
But don't forget, it's got to have the, so the poems go on just on this part. Because if it hangs into the dots, that's going to be a problem.
Okay.
You don't think so, Peg?
What you have is fine. Don't listen to me.
Oh, okay. I wanted it to be a collaboration. Okay, so I'm taking this out. I don't even need this at all, this box. And I'm gonna add the other as an upload. Right, and I can take the background away from it. I'm talking as I'm going here, upload files. And then on screenshots, I'll find the second one. Because that had it right. So I can do this, and I wonder if I can take the background away from it just to have the words.
Yeah, do yeah.
Oh, that did it.
Mhm.
Except so now, oh, this is individual colors. Well, that's unfortunate. Because you can't read this that good.
Oh, I think you can bold that.
Fold it. What do you mean?
Bold it. I think you
Oh.
can. I think
But it's a picture, not words. It's
So
a
go to transparency. Go to the next to position all those grids. Click on that one.
yeah.
Transparency. Now reduce the transparency.
that makes
Oh,
it.
okay.
You can,
That makes
right.
that. So click on the background and do transparency. Oh, each one's separate. Oh.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
how about just the backgrounds that have words in front of them?
Can you
do that.
change the?
This is working.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll just make it lighter on the ones that are too dark. Right?
Right. There you go.
Canva.
Is that good? Oh,
I
except
would
this
do the
one.
blue because there's text in the blue that's not
Yeah.
able to be read.
Ooh. There, how about that? Okay, so now
Can I
we're
make
gonna,
a suggestion? Make that
Yes.
pink on the far left, do that transparency to 100.
this one?
Yeah,
It is
it
already.
already is 100. Okay. Never mind.
Okay, so Is this enough like this, you think?
Yeah, I would make the, grab the square that the poem is in, the text box, and
Yep.
expand it just a little bit up. So you're using more of the, yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Oh, good,
Do
okay.
you want to like make the purple possibly a little bit lighter, because all the other ones are really light, and then there's the purple one. It's like,
How about
It's
that?
shouting at us, isn't it, Janelle? It's
pardon?
shouting at us. That looks good.
Yeah, yeah.
That good? Okay. So now we're gonna download that. So if I was sending this to a person, right? What I would do, let's see, is let's say it's not me. Let's say the card's going to someone I know. Right? So I want to do, well, let's see, what do I want to do? I want to do the front. Let's see, I don't want this one because it'll be hard, or I can do this one and use the poem as that other half. I wonder if that'll be readable. Okay, I'm talking out loud. I'm arguing with myself out loud. Yeah, okay. Customize, here we go. Next. And then we'll do the rainbow thing on top, the one we just got from Chat GPT on the left, and then I'll write something. Okay. This is good though, because I'm going to make this for me, but I can use it for an example. Okay, so image upload. So we want pictures of Kissy. Camera uploads. Is that what I want? No, I want Dropbox. Pets. Ooh, yes. Where? Okay, pets and cats and Kissy. Kissy, here we go. He's got lots of pictures.
Mhm.
So,
Mm.
It looks like that's a horizontal card, though.
what do you mean? Why does that matter?
Aren't you uploading a vertical poem?
I'm gonna put it on the inside one of the flaps where you have
Okay.
two panels.
Okay.
I'll show you just a second.
Okay, gotcha.
You're all of a sudden echoing. Oh, you have to do one at a time, one picture at a time. Oh. There's one picture. Sorry about the. I need an up and down picture. So when you're sending this to a person you don't know, the thing is that they don't always put that many pictures. So you can't always choose this option. But usually, a lot of times anyway, when somebody passes away, even like a cat or a dog, they make it easy and pick their best ones. They post their best pictures that they like with the announcement. So that makes it nice. Yeah, poor Kissy weighed like a pound at the end there. She was a 20-pound cat. Yeah, it was bad. Oh, here's a cute one. And
Yeah, my poor
cards.
mom, she lost 2 cats in about a week's time. We've had a burial for 2 weekends in a row.
Oh. Yeah, we've had her 13 years, I think it is. Yeah, I was telling Alex that that's the hard part is that what are we doing up and down here? That when small animals, either dogs or cats, when something goes wrong, it goes wrong bad.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We were lucky to drag it out for the 2 years, I think. Once they have something wrong with them, it's hard. So, oh. Yeah. So, what I was doing before is on the inside. Let's see here. That's a cute one.
Very beautiful cat.
Isn't she beautiful? Okay. Why, yeah, why does the front, where'd the design go from the front? What happened there? Don't worry, I can do this quick. This should have been the design behind it. How did that happen?
Mm-hmm.
Peg was on the leaderboard briefly. Did
For
you,
a
I know
nanosecond, a nanosecond, I was.
yeah, oh, see, oh, there's the background. Okay, thank you. These will be easy to put in now that I've done it once already, right? So, we had the best times together. There we go.
Mhm.
Yeah, but being on the leaderboard briefly is better than not being on the leaderboard at all.
I know, and I think I'm number 10. When I went to bed last night, I was number 10.
Oh, nice. So now this I'm doing this like I normally would do for somebody. So this is the front one. And then this one, I usually do one picture and I do the Rainbow Bridge, which is at the end of my picture somewhere. Do you find when you do it down the end here, all of a sudden it goes crazy and goes all through?
Yeah, I know. It does.
Yeah, that's kind of funny, huh? I gotta delete some of my pictures. It takes too long to get to the end.
Did you have some 10 card challenge people after last Thursday's call?
You're echoing. I can't even understand what you're saying. Did I have people on the Wednesday night call?
Thursday night. Let me plug my mic in. Did you have some 10 card challenge buyers after Thursday night?
No.
No?
No.
Wow.
Did
Is that
you?
echoing less now?
Yeah, it just stopped.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, there.
Did you have some? So here's one too. This one, I'm going to put it up there. It's not the one I'm using for this. This is for dead people though. Although it's difficult today to see beyond the sorrow, may looking back in memory help comfort you tomorrow. That one works for both people and pets, but I usually use the rainbow. Here's this one. This isn't the Rainbow Bridge. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. I like this version. I've got two versions of this. So I'm going to use this one today, if that's all right. So what I was thinking is making this half and putting the thing that the chat thing did here. So we had that in downloads. There.
Yay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So then in span view you got that. That's kind of nice.
Mm-hmm. The
Okay.
colors match nicely between the upper panel and that one.
Yeah, I like that. Was so sorry to hear about Kissy. What else do you write? Was so sorry to hear about Kissy.
May her memories live on or something.
Oh, that's a good one. May her memory live on. I'm gonna send this to Alex. Be sure to hug Fluffer extra tight. Is that too much? That'd be like
I
wishing
would put
death on
Fluffer on
Fluffer.
the next line. I would make Fluffer go to the next line.
Oh, I wasn't thinking about how it looked. I was thinking if there was, you get this card, you're wondering if Fluffer's next. That's not good. Okay, was so sorry to hear about Kissy. May your memory live on. Be sure to hug Fluffer extra tight. Okay, from Mom.
You
From
say
us, not
from
even-
instead of love, mom?
I was gonna
You
say, not
say
even love mom.
Okay. Oh, I love mom. Okay, well, if we're gonna do that, then we're gonna do that too. So we're going all out this time. Okay, I see. Uh, okay, here we go. So now I'm gonna put in the back what some little. Oh, that's kind of nice. Look at that.
That looks
Oh,
good.
that's nice. That
How's
matches
that?
nicely.
What if you
Okay.
did the lettering that says love mom and the whole thing on that side? Do it in purple to pull out that purple of the band of the poem.
Okay. Oop, what happened? How about
Oh,
that?
look how nice that is.
Oh, that looks nice.
Yay! So there we go. There's the front.
To the
There's that.
kid.
And then the back. What should we put in the back? How about a just another picture of Kissy or something?
Sure.
I'll go just grab one more.
Good job.
Yeah, it's funny when I send
Yay.
hit cards to my mother and my daughter, I don't always even sign my name. I just put the picture on the because I usually use flat cards, so I put the picture on the front. Like the one I just sent them with the grandchildren, I just put, like they went to Boston, summer of 2023, and just sent it. Didn't sign my name or anything.
That's Kissy with Alex.
Oh,
When
Wow,
Kissy was a
very
baby.
cute.
Yeah.
When Kissy was a baby, so that ought to be a hit, maybe. Maybe. Okay. Proceed to cart. Oh, I'm gonna get something with it. I'm gonna have it send me a gift. Oh. Uh, what haven't I, there's some things I haven't tried on there that I need to taste test, right?
Yeah, quality
How's the
control.
gifts? Yeah,
Oh.
they've had some new ones lately. I sent a couple people a smug. I like it so much. Mm-mm-mm. New gifts. What are we missing? Oh, the affirmation art stuff is good. Do you see the Scotty dog
I
cookies?
did. Those are cute.
I was thinking about sending them to my mom because her mascot when she graduated high school was a Scotty dog.
Oh, that's neat. Yeah, I'm gonna look down in food, of course, because
I'm waiting for the Halloween stuff.
oh,
I looked yesterday. I
that's a
hadn't
good
seen it
idea.
yet.
Cookie time,
Yeah,
gourmet
I looked yesterday. I
food,
hadn't
gift
seen it yet.
sets. Oh, this sounds like something I want to look at here. I still like that. I've sent this the most of anything we've had lately is the 4-pack sampler. Oh, look at, oh, this is rough. Look at, we want to,
Um,
yeah, you want to order some for yourself once in a while to taste test this stuff. I think I'm going to send myself the sampler. Make sure everything's still good. You know what I mean? You don't want to just, let things go without tasting them once in a while. Yeah, right. So add recipients. I'm sending it to me. I'll give the kid the card. Okay, here we go. I don't know why I'm in there twice, by the way. And yes, I do know these other two Lisa Wilbers. I know. Yeah, that's been
oh,
something, an ongoing, what the hell? Yeah, didn't I tell you that time I met, here we go. So the dollar for the card is waived. I'm just paying for that and the shipping. So that's awesome for the 4-pack sampler.
Yay.
Yay!
oh, I did a
I
nap.
was gonna
You
tell you,
just made the world a better place.
I did.
You.
Awesome like that. So when I met Zig Ziglar, I was speaking. It was at the DSWA conference, and it was that one where I lost the babysitter because the babysitter said my kid was too spoiled. So I had the kid that I had to threaten to sit there for a full day, and the kid was like, I don't know, 5 or something. That was horrible. But anyway, when I got to the thing, I was speaking at this thing, and so was Zig Ziglar, and I was all full of myself. That never ends good when I'm full of myself. So I go up to the registration table and I said, Lisa Wilber, and she said, which one? Well, that knocked me right down to where I needed to be.
Knocked you down a peg, didn't it?
Yeah, there were 2 of us. Yep. So that solved that little problem for me. I probably wouldn't. Zig Ziglar wasn't in the room. He was watching on camera. He came down for his part, of course, and to sign and stuff. He was already kind of bad. Julie was with him, the daughter, and but he said he saw my presentation and said something nice about it, and I nearly peed myself. I don't think I'd have been able to do it if I'd have known he was watching me. I figured he wasn't because he wasn't in the room.
Right.
So it was like, oh my God. Mm. So what's been a good card that you sent out this week, Maureen?
What have I been working on this week? I have been working on, I took your idea and I've been working on the showing the stuff from convention.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
So I've been sending that out. What else did I do this week? I'm slowly starting to get together my Halloween cards, trying to figure out
Nice.
which I like. I did find a recipe for Hocus Pocus brownies.
Oh, nice.
I thought
So you
that
can
would
put
be a
them
cute
in? Oh,
tie-in.
that's a good
Yeah.
idea.
And just working on, September birthday cards. I found a website. I don't remember what it's called, but you can sign up. It's free and you can send postcards all over the world, depending on the way you do it, what you sign up for. Um,
But isn't that what we do?
yeah, but this is where you can you get somebody else's address from another country.
No, we could do that.
Yeah, but you get another, like a stranger and you can send them a
Oh,
postcard.
oh, okay.
So it's called post crossing.
Mm-hmm.
And I sent one the other day to Germany and she got it. And it was, I talked about Las Vegas and the Las Vegas sign. And she says, hello, Maureen, thank you for the interesting postcard. I made it on here, but I sent it. In August, I visited Greenland, very impressive and so different to all what I've seen before. I wish you light and joy. Greetings from Germany.
Oh,
And it's
nice.
this website. It's called Post Crossing.
So
And you can,
it doesn't have the ability to send cards. It's hooking you up with someone to send a card to. Okay.
yes. And I
I was
thought
wondering
that
What's
was
it called? Post
I-
what?
Post Crossing, POSTCROSSING.
Like a railroad crossing?
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's awesome. I
Is
think
that
that's a
.com or-
project we should like promote that as something you could promote that on your regular wall and then put your link to send the card,
Yeah.
right?
So I'm waiting now that I've sent her the card and she received it. Now they've put me in the database and I have one coming.
Oh,
So as
nice.
soon as I get mine coming, and what's cool is you have this code. Each postcard gets, I don't know if you can, yeah, you can't say it. Anyway, each postcard gets a special code and you have to put that code on the postcard. And then they put that code in their system and that's how you get the
Mm.
notification they received your postcard.
Oh, nice.
So I sent one to China, one to Germany, and one to Maryland. So I've sent 3 out so far. Before I said anything, I wanted to see how it worked.
And Janelle, I don't know if you know this, but with SendOutCards, because you're on a subscription, you can send cards anywhere in the world and it's included.
Anywhere?
Yes. It's included in your unlimited heartfelt. If you send
Anywhere,
unlimited,
anywhere,
send
anywhere,
immediate
anywhere.
yeah, anywhere in the whole world.
Ah,
Isn't that awesome?
that's good to know. I mean,
Yeah.
not that I know anybody
But
worldwide,
you know, the other thing I think it worked, I saw somebody do that I thought was cool was I was on a cruise with a bunch of people, and one of the couples there had sent out cards. And instead of buying, we were all buying postcards at the store with the picture that they decided on it and then sending the postcards. We just uploaded a picture that we took on the front on your send out cards thing. because you can even do it
Yeah.
on your phone or on the laptop and send the postcards out that way. So you didn't have to buy them there and find stamps and send them out and write on them. You could do your own picture on send out cards when you're away. So let's say you're in Greece, you can send the cards out from Greece. They would come from Utah, but you'd be putting the picture on from Greece,
Yeah.
sending them in real time.
Oh.
That
Does
was too
anybody
obvious for
do
everybody,
you
I
do
guess.
TikTok? Does anybody do TikTok? I do, I don't do a lot on TikTok, but I follow a lot of people. And there's this one lady that she's a trip and a half. Her favorite word is the F word.
Oh,
And
nice. I like her
she
already.
literally has a F off Friday, the F off Friday. Well,
Oh,
anyway, she has her address, her PO box. So I sent her a card. She was visiting her sisters, so I got a picture of her and her sisters, and I sent her the card.
nice.
Unbeknownst to me, she responds to every single person who sends her a card, but
Wow.
she hand writes them. So she sent me a card back with some stickers and stuff.
Wow.
So,
Oh, that's
so
awesome.
yeah, so her name is Tina. And then there's a lady last year she was lonely, so she wanted Christmas cards. So I sent her a Christmas card, and she showed my card on her TikTok.
Oh, nice. That's
So that
beautiful.
was cool. Yeah. So I'm
That's
having fun
awesome.
doing that with TikTok.
That's awesome. I haven't done, yeah, I haven't really done much of that. I was just actually getting into doing reels and like the story thing. It was funny, the kid comes home yesterday and said one of the parents was complaining to him down at Dunkin' because of my reel with the dog crapping in the yard. And I'm like, well, that is my biggest watched one,
Yeah.
1,700 views. And I said, it doesn't matter if she doesn't like it. I'm not sure if he thought I was gonna take it down over that.
Yeah.
I'm like,
That's weird.
no, I regularly do stuff people don't like. Matter of fact, I'm shooting for that. Like, right? That does not bother me at all. So I don't know if he thought that was gonna stop me from doing something.
Yeah.
Hey, do you remember this is that new Peg, I don't know if you saw this. This is that new necklace and
Oh
earring.
yeah, you showed it when I won the Avon. I like that a lot. Leave
I
me
like it.
alone.
Oh, okay.
I would be saying, leave me alone.
Oh, leave me. And this is the bracelet. I really like the bracelet the best, I think. This is one. Do you guys remember when they had sets? This was the ring, and it's a sideways ring. It's kind of cool like that. But I think the only maybe Maureen might remember, maybe Penny. This was they had jewelry sets, one a month, or no, one a campaign named after the divisions. This was one of those.
I think so. Yes.
Yeah, this was one of those set. So it had a necklace kind of like this one, and had this, and it had a bracelet, which I still have, and the ring. The ring's what I like though, but that goes
Yeah.
good with it. Now this one, I don't know if it's Avon, but it must be. I have, that's all. Anybody
That's a
recognize
neat
that one?
one.
That's a
Yeah,
nice
that's
one.
a leaf one too, but I don't know if it's Avon, but I'm assuming. So
You know what I'd be interested in seeing, and I'm sure other people would,
what's
how
that?
you store your jewelry, because you have so much of it. Do you have a special way that you store it?
Yeah, that would be fun to see.
That would be fun to see.
You know what? Lately though, I've Penny knows where I'm going with this. She's ooh, ooh. Right. Lately I've been culling the herd though, because I'm trying to do that with everything. So in my Team Time Tuesday, when someone wins a door prize, they get a package of jewelry, and it's not already always current. Because not only do I have my own that I'm culling the herd of, the jewelry, but my mother's all of her jewelry. She had a whole bunch of Avon jewelry. So I'm sending a whole bunch of pieces at a time. Like Peg got one last time. And usually there's something in there they probably will like, but they can sell it or give it away or do
Right.
whatever they want. That's what I'm doing. But I have, yeah, a ton of ways that I The thing, I'll start posting that. That's a good idea for content is,
Yeah,
yeah, the rings. I mean, I said the rings because that came to mind. I have cases for the rings that have a whole bunch of rings in each one. Yeah, yeah. I like doing that. And it's funny, I'll wear like I have enough jewelry that I could wear a different necklace every day of the year, but you don't do that. You can you grab the same ones you like. So
yeah.
that's why I'm culling the herd a little bit.
Yeah,
But
the
yeah.
earrings I have on today are some of the ones you sent me when
Oh
I won the
good.
door prize.
Oh good, good. Oh yes, I remember those. Those are Avon for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah. I have, what do I have?
No, I'm glad you said that, Maureen, because I'm always looking for ideas for um to write content that would be interesting. So if you
Yeah.
think that would be interesting, other people would too.
Yep. If you notice, I've covered my bookcase because I'm starting to realize that I need to pay attention to what my background looks like
Right. Oh.
because people actually, I've learned this that people actually, when you're doing a video or something, they'll stop the video and they'll scroll to see what's in your background.
Yeah,
And so I'm starting to pay attention that I need to clean that
yeah.
up.
That's true. I have
Yeah.
had
So,
people say stuff about my back. Yeah. I'm
yeah.
starting
So,
to clean. I got one shelf yeah,
yeah.
starting to get them out of here too. Yeah.
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 So I covered
Pulling
that
out.
up the other day because that's all my Avon stuff.
Mm,
And I
that's
actually,
awesome.
I don't know if I can do this. I'm not good at turning things around. I'm trying to clean the top of the desk off. I
Hmm.
don't know if you can see it. I don't know if you could see it or not. But in case I ever just want to do the computer from the table over here. So up here I got my books, I've got my Garth Brooks analogy, I got my Vegas Golden Knights winning the cup. Do you know what I have? I wish I could show you. I
I
have
saw it, that little
the
trinket
bookcase.
box thing. Yes, I've got that too, that Scola gave me. I didn't remember that when that came out. It's a like an award, well, it was a door prize at a President's Club lunch, Peg. And it's a little cabinet that you can put little knickknacks in. It's so cute. Oh,
Yeah,
they
I
were.
bought it
I'm
off my
sorry.
old district manager.
Oh, because I don't
No,
remember
she
that being at the thing.
yeah, I bought that one. And then you know what she gave me, and I have it out in my garage and I don't use it, but the mark, it's like the
Oh,
little display case.
yeah. Oh,
I have
that's
that, but
neat.
it says mark all over it. So
That's neat.
yeah,
Yeah, looking back, don't some of those like the decision to name that mark, some of those things seem a little funny now, but
yeah,
at the time it was kind of trendy. That
yeah.
Janelle wouldn't know this because she's newer to Avon, but they had I don't know, a teen, it was supposed to be for
Mhm.
under 18 line. And what reality was the people buying it were the old chicks like us, like me, right? So they absorbed it into the book. But when it first came out, they called it Mark, all in lowercase letters with a period at the end. And that was
I
supposed to
remember
be
that.
so chic. Oh, do you?
Yeah, because I sold
To
Avon
me.
probably 12. I think I quit selling. I quit selling about the time my husband and I got together because I was teaching full time. Plus, then was doing like about 3 or 4 nights of Avon, and at that time he was in the oil field, so he was home 7 and gone 7. But
Hmm.
when he was home, I didn't want to be tied up in the evenings doing Avon, so that's why I quit, and I've regretted it ever since. So,
Well, now you jump back in. That's all right.
yep.
So
So, but I
yay.
think, man, if I would have stayed with it,
Yeah.
But see
yeah.
now that's yeah, but that's the lesson. So when going forward, you're gonna want to quit some of these days.
Mhm.
And then you're gonna be like, well, wait a minute. A year from now, I'm gonna say, well, I wish I hadn't quit then because I'd be a year ahead.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. The first
that's
time
been, go ahead.
the first time I signed up to sell, my daughter was little and she just turned 31.
Whoa.
Yeah. And then I went to a couple of the meetings because they still had the big meetings, and
Mhm.
everything was done on paper. You had to fill out the paper invoice and mail that
Hmm.
back in. but then I got people who didn't pay me or wouldn't pay me. And I was a single mom with a young kid. I couldn't afford to pay for everything. So I ended up quitting then. And I'm like you, Janelle, if I had stuck it out
Mhm.
and just figured out a way and stuck it out. So, but
You
I
know,
just,
both of these things have been the same. And matter of fact, anything I've ever done has been the same, is that I know that I'm not that talented. I don't have that much skill as a salesperson. What's ended up happening was I outlasted everybody else.
yeah,
I didn't have to be better. I just had to be consistent and not quit. Those were the two things. Yeah, and I love that because so many people, I mean, not just you guys did that, but just about everybody does that. So if you just stay consistent,
yeah.
you beat 90% of the people just doing that alone.
You
You
know,
don't even have to be good.
exactly. I saw somebody post something in one of the groups the other day, and automatically Lisa Wilber came to mind. I was like, because she was posting how she is sending every one of her customers that order from her a thank you card and a gift card to Starbucks,
Whoa.
and also giving them a gift certificate for 10% off their next order. And I said to her, are you doing that for all your customers or only the ones that order 100 or 150 more? And she says, no, all of them. And I'm thinking, how? How are you doing that? How are you making any money if you're giving them a discount? You're giving your product away and you're giving them all a gift card.
Why does she feel she needs to do that's the question.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know her and I haven't been in this group that long, so I didn't want to.
Right, right. No, you know, though she's not unusual in thinking that way though, because even my mother, when stuff wasn't selling well in the store we had here, her idea was to mark the stuff down. But I said it's not selling because we're not getting enough people in the door. So you
Right.
can mark it down as much as you want. You can have stuff for a penny, but if no one's coming in the door, they're not going to know about it. It's gonna, and almost always that's true. If you don't have enough business, it's because enough people don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
It's not
But I
because
just,
your prices aren't right.
yeah, but it was just funny how I immediately thought, what would she say? What would she do? And I was like, oh my God, I'm starting to become a professional at this. You know, my thinking kind of twisted because I was like, that,
It's just too bad because now she's given stuff that she doesn't even need to do.
yeah, because now her people are going to expect that, and if she stops it,
Right,
you
when she
know,
figures out she's not earning that much.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, it's just, to me, it's just not necessary to offer a discount when there are so many people looking for service that can't find someone because most of the reps aren't even putting themselves out there.
yeah,
So, and matter of fact, that works with that advice is true with send out cards too.
yeah,
You don't have to give some big explanation or anything. There are so many people that don't even know about it yet, even though they've been in business for almost 20 years now. But there's a whole bunch that don't even know that it's a service. So telling people about it, you don't have to talk about how much it is or the price plans and all that. Most people don't even know it's possible.
yeah,
And this solves a big problem for a lot of people. So problem solving would, I've had people sign up that didn't even ask me what the plan was. They just thought it was going to be that good for their business, and they were right. That they thought, oh, this is work and it'll be a write-off too, and it is.
yeah.
So yeah,
What?
but that's isn't that always true though?
Yes, yes,
I don't know. It's a
yeah,
lot of people get like really focused on competing on price, but to me, it's why bother doing that?
yeah. I know. I know when I first started 10 years ago, I did the whole, if you refer somebody, you'll get 10% off. But the people that referred people, they didn't want the discount. They're like, no, don't give me the discount. Just, so I was like, okay. So I
But
remember
just
trying to
think
do
that
stuff like that.
that customer of mine, Carol, she always says, "Oh, you don't have to send a thank you note this time." And I said, "Oh, I'm sorry, it's a rule. I've got to send a thank you note." And she said, "I would never buy from anybody else." She didn't say, "I would never buy from anybody else as long as you're the cheapest price."
Right.
She said, "I would never buy from anybody else because she has a connection with me.
Well, and it goes back to the thing. They buy from people they know, they
Know,
like, and they
like, and
trust.
trust, right? Yeah, that's it. Know, like, and
Yeah.
trust. So
Yeah.
it's not know, like, and have a cheaper price.
Right. Exactly.
So, right.
So
If there's a lot of people out there that just shop on price, let them go crazy shopping on price, but you don't have
yeah.
to be the one they're buying from for that, to
Yeah.
me.
It's like that the whole thing with people selling on Amazon. Somebody put a post in one of our local groups that she was looking for Skin So Soft. So I responded and she came over and got it. And somebody said, buy some from Skin So or buy some from Amazon. And then another lady came and she picked something up and she wanted a bottle of Skin So Soft, but she showed me the makeup remover that she had gotten off of
Oh,
Amazon.
was it
And
old?
it was old, it was yellow.
Yeah,
And she said, I paid more for this one bottle than I did these 6 bottles from you. And I
yeah.
said, yeah. And I said, that's the sad part. You don't know who you're buying from, the whole how old the product is. You might think you're getting a better deal, but
No, that's true.
And I've heard that happens a lot on Amazon. People will buy products and it's old. It's
yeah.
been expired for years and years. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's an issue too, is that some people don't think products have a shelf life. Everything has a shelf life. I had deodorant go bad. I didn't even know that was possible. So everything has a shelf life. So to buy on Amazon or something when you have no idea if it's new or not
Right.
is risky. So when someone comes to me and says they're going to do that, I said, "Oh, okay." I said, "It's no problem, but I'd be careful because you don't know how old the stuff is, that's all."
Yeah.
And usually they go, "Oh, I hadn't thought about that," and then they'll just order it. I said,
Especially
if you
people
order
who
it, get
buy
it right
the
to you.
discontinued stuff, like stuff that we
Right,
don't sell anymore. It's like, how old is that?
right.
mhm.
Yeah. Don't you hear
So,
that in the groups all the time, though? I'll hear somebody say, oh, and it's really older stuff like Do Kiss Face Do, which they haven't had that for 25 years, I think. It's been a long time. And they're like, "Oh, I found one on eBay." And I'm like, wow, that's great that you found one and it has some left in the bottle, but I'm not sure I would touch that with a 10-foot pole, especially not put it on my face, so
exactly. Yep.
yeah, but it's funny. Yeah, do you guys remember that product? That actually was Do Kiss Face Do. It was a pink face cream, and the top of it, it was a squeeze bottle, like the top of the squeeze out thing was like eye drop, that kind of squeeze bottle.
Oh no, I
But
don't
it was
remember that.
the texture of it was kind of like Belief moisturizing body moisturizer. It's kind of like that texture, but it was pink and it had a scent to it. But that didn't sell as well as the lip dew. So we still have the lip dew on our line now, the pink lip dew one, Dew
Yeah.
Kiss. But for when it first was introduced, it had a facial one with it. So yeah, the trivia that you find out talking to me, huh?
Oh, it's fun. It's interesting. And I
Uh,
like
I
that that stuff you can put in your cards too.
Yes, I was just gonna say that. So I just took these yesterday. So when I opened my, oh, see you later. Bring me a donut later. Kids going to work. So so the order came and it was late because of the holiday. So I just thank you. So I took the pictures quick. I didn't wait to dress up because I was already a day late. So I just put glasses on and I took them. So I went like this and like this and like this and just took them. And then I went to Avon's site and captured the pictures that they have of the products that I was doing, including this set and the green set. Excuse me. Then I put the pictures of the ones, this set isn't in for customers yet. So it's in my team page, but I already changed, like on the card that's going to customers. I
Uh-huh.
already changed and put this necklace because I had the other necklace that now is sold out. So I
Oh,
do have to keep looking. Oh, and the other thing, where I was doing 5 cards a day and that didn't work, I still got tagged. Now I'm doing 1 card a day and I'm hitting all my lists 1 card a day. And you know what? It's still awesome
right.
because like I'm still sending out a card a day promoting the book. Well, in a week I'm 7 in. In 2 weeks I'm 14 in. I mean, I'm still gonna end up sending way more cards than if I did it almost any other way. And they're included because I'm doing one a day.
Right.
So I
Hey,
just have lists I'm doing.
did you get the pumpkin earrings and
Yes, the bracelet.
the pumpkin spice bracelet?
Yeah,
I did not, I don't know where I put them. I cleaned in here and I don't know where I put them. But I
I
got the
like them.
pins. I didn't realize they were pins.
Mm.
And I thought those were the cutest things for somebody to put on like their jacket in the winter or their scarf or something.
Oh, you know what? Alice could put him on his Duncan hat. Might
Yes.
like that. I
That's
hadn't thought of that.
cool.
That's a good idea. Because restaurant people looking for tips, being a little swanky. would be
You
Yeah.
know, yesterday I have a bottle of um yeah, the bubble bath. And
Yeah.
I took a picture of it and I posted it. And I mentioned about how I remember going to my grandma's and um, she always had the bubble bath and I would use it. And that, of all my Avon stuff I have posted, that has had the most likes and comments because it brings up the childhood
Memories.
memories.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, that's awesome. Yeah, and
Mhm.
you know what I wanted to mention too is that um when you're thinking about, you know how I always say reflect back on your day and think of the cards sending opportunities that you could take advantage of at the end of the day if you haven't already
Uh-huh.
sent them a card, right?
Right.
Do you know when I'm a guest on a show, when it's my show, I obviously send a card thanking them for being on my show with brownies. Do you know
Mhm.
I do the same thing when I'm the guest, thanking them for the opportunity of being on their show?
Mhm.
So it doesn't matter which side of the equation I am, I'm sending them a card. Now, you may wonder why I'm sending them a card when I was the guest. That's because those guys talk to each other. People that have
Right.
podcasts and stuff, and people that have podcasts looking for guests, look at other shows that had guests. And it's to my advantage for more people to know what I do. And I can do that by being on more podcasts, which you guys can do too. Don't forget. You don't have to have a book to do that. You can just have a story of the one I answered to get on that one that I posted, what was it, 2 days ago? She was looking for someone who manifested a goal. That's what it was. It wasn't anything else. She said, I'm looking for someone who's manifested a goal. So she said, write me a couple sentences about how you manifested a goal, and I'll decide whether you can be on my show or not. So in 2 sentences, I wrote, I dreamed about the house I'm sitting in right now when I lived down in the trailer park. That's it. I didn't write anything more than that. I didn't tell her what company I was with or that I had a book. I didn't tell her any of that. And I got the interview. And then I got to include all that in the interview. Now, she doesn't have a big giant following on YouTube yet. Mine's bigger than hers. I didn't care because
Right.
I got to use it. So I'm going to end up seeing people that never saw me before because of her audience that didn't know me. But it almost doesn't matter because I could show that all to my audience. And the more that I have out there, that's why when you Google search me, you get me when there's a whole bunch of Lisa Wilbers, because I've got so much stuff out there. Stuff. Is that a real word? Stuff. So anyway,
Listen to that New Hampshire accent.
New Hampshire.
Yep.
New Hampshire. But every little thing, every interview, every article, every comment, all that stuff adds up when you're
Yes.
trying to be found for a Google search.
Yeah.
So I want to be able to, which I think you can do, if you Google search Lisa Avon, New Hampshire, you'd get me. There's a whole bunch of ways because I try it to make sure that that's true. And the only way that happens is if I'm in a bunch of stuff.
Right.
So,
And I know I had
hi,
changed
Eunice.
I don't even know if it's anymore, but Google My Business. I had changed, I had just had my name and then I had independent Avon representative. Well, I
Mhm.
changed it to talk about the areas I serve,
Oh,
serving
nice.
Henderson, Boulder City, Anthem, East,
Oh,
North
good. So
Las
when they
Vegas, Las
search by
Vegas.
yeah, perfect.
So that way,
That's a good
within
idea.
that 50-mile radius that the Avon says, but now when people search and I come
Yeah.
up and I notice that when it comes up, it says serving all these areas.
Nice. That's awesome. I'm coming up for people, and I don't know how I got on there, but I'm like, thank you. Somebody stopped me in the hardware store and she said, aren't you the Avon lady with the blue hair? And I'm like, yeah, that is me. And she said I was doing something, I'm playing a game online and your ad came up. And I'm not currently running any ads, so I don't know what she was talking about, but I just said fabulous. That's awesome. Thank you. I was impressed that, but I mean, I thought she probably saw the van because I was in the van, but I was in the hardware store. But I suppose
Yeah.
that's the point of the hair, right? Anyway, it is 2 o'clock, and thank you very much. I hope you got something today. I know we didn't do espionage, but we did a card. So I'm looking forward to the sampler.
Yeah.
Wish I could share it with you virtually here, but that's one of my favorite ones to send because that's not, matter of fact, that's what I sent the, usually when I'm doing like a show or something, I'm the guest or the host. So you wouldn't believe how a lot of good feedback I get from doing that too.
Good.
And in each person, whether it's the host or I'm the host, either way, I've gotten a lot of good feedback from that. You know who, Jeff West? Jeff said he's been on a lot of interview shows as the guest, and when he was on my show, this was before we did the book and everything, I was the first person that ever sent him a thank you card, not even to mention the brownies. I was the first person to send him a card ever. And he's had what, another book and done speaking and all this other stuff, and no one's ever sent him a thank you card,
Wow.
which
That's
is not,
sad, you know?
well,
Yeah.
but that's good for us because that means
Yeah.
people aren't doing it. So when we do it, it makes us look like superheroes. So
Right.
just think that little extra effort on your part makes you look fabulous because no one else is doing anything. So that makes
Uh,
it even better.
yeah.
Go
And
ahead.
I'll probably have to watch the replay because I'm meeting a customer tonight at 6 my time when
Oh,
your show's
okay.
on. So I probably won't be able to catch you live tonight.
Well,
So
we'll make sure to miss you. Okay.
you better.
Well, thank you. And I'll put this up on YouTube with the other recordings. And I appreciate you spending an hour with me. Thank you.
Thank
And we'll
you.
talk to you later.
All right. Have a good
Thank
one.
you. I appreciate you.